Okay, we've been working on an issue with the quotes not populating cost, and I'm a little frustrated that the process has stopped with us just getting a screenshot of the code that the new code that was written without someone going back and seeing the differences. Now I was able to pretty easily troubleshoot these and find that there were two errors in the code, additions actually. One was a deletion, the other one was something that was added, and there's actually two problems. So I wanted to maybe give a little guidance on how I would troubleshoot that and provide that for you. First of all, we're going to go into this create new quote order proposal, and I'm going to first thing I would ever do is I would make sure I'm doing apples to apples. I'm making sure that the part I pick for both companies has a valid price and a valid cost. And I did do that. I checked that on the table level, so I know that this FBB 179 4.5 4.5 600 has a valid cost and a valid sell. So I'm going to say yes, and it's giving me a quote number, and this quote number is, I'm going to make a note of that, 39197. 39197. Okay, so I'm going to save it, cancel, exit. Now really quick, I'm going to check the table level of that same thing. It's called table order entry quote detail. And we can see the last quote I entered, and there it is, the cost of $4.48. I want to make a note here about this entire column, and this will, I'll bring this up later. You notice there are no nulls. They're either 0 or a figure. Now, when you look at your table, you will see null values, and there's actually a second problem with the code that would create nulls. So I've entered a single quote. I've see that the cost clearly gets forwarded, and I'm going to see what happens in your code. Now I have three different versions. This one is unmodified. This one I fixed the code so it works. This one I placed stop statements. So we'll start with the code as it was delivered to us. And just for comparison, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And then I'll show you how to troubleshoot. And again, I'm not going to show you, but I did go into the key field for the material number and the key field for the price prior to doing this to make sure that the part number actually has the exact same cost and price factors. Here we go. Data entry, create change order. I'm going to type in test customer 123 for reference number, otherwise I get an error. Oops, numlock is off. There we go. Pick the same part. FBB 179 4.5. Oops. Something's going on. 179 4.5 by 4.5 630. Select item. Save. Yes. And with this, it is 29318. So let's get out of here, and then let's go into the source code of any one of these, doesn't matter. And we're going to check the table level, and we'll see that the cost is not even at the table level. So I believe it is table order entry quote details, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Okay, and we're going to look at sort by descending, so we get the very last record. There it is, 318, and we look and we see that this cost field is got nothing in it. This is the last one. Now don't get too excited that you see $4.48 here, and then $1.15 here. These are all things, these are when I repaired it. I was testing something, this was something else I was testing. So all of these dollar amounts are something I put in there. You can see that all the quotes are nulls for a considerable amount of time. So ever since the new code was delivered to us, there's something going on that's causing the null values to show up, and I'll show you what that is shortly.